My name is Lindsay and I study Linguistics and Gender Studies here in Indiana. I started studying Swahili because in linguistics we have to study a non-Western language, and I was interested in East Africa to begin with, and so I took an intensive summer class and I just loved it. I really enjoyed how small the class is because it really gives you an opportunity to work kind of one-on-one. While I was in Zanzibar, we studied at SUZA, which is the State University of Zanzibar, 5 days a week. I had language partners that we met with twice a week for 2 hours each. They were also affiliated with the program. They were students at SUZA as well. All of the faculty at SUZA were just amazing. Our teacher's name was Bishani. And then we also had an education director named B. Zainab. And then our academic coordinator, Amanda, is from the United States and pretty much helped us with every aspect of the program. Zanzibar is a really beautiful island. We took quite a few educational trips. There was one every single Wednesday and on the weekends. There's many places in Zanzibar to visit. There's a lot of spice farms. They're known for their spice trade. While I was in Zanzibar, I did a research project on women and work opportunities in Zanzibar. I got to interview some local women, and that was pretty interesting, you know, to get actually their perspectives. And then also while I was there, it was the Zanzibar International Film Festival, and so I wrote a review on a film about domestic violence for women in South Africa. I'm a gender studies major, so I was really interested in kind of women's rights and seeing how gender norms and gender dynamics were played out in East Africa, and so I was really happy to have the opportunity to kind of see that firsthand and to sort of get the non-Western perspective. I learned a lot more about the culture in Zanzibar by actually being, you know, immersed in it than I would have here in the United States. In Zanzibar, we lived with host families. It's a completely different culture, and so you have to learn kind of the nuances of that culture that you'll be living in. By living with host families, you have more opportunities to be involved with or engage with the culture in Zanzibar. Pretty large, so it takes some getting used to, but it's a really fun environment. You can learn so much from the family. In the evening, usually everybody goes out to Forodhani. Near the ocean, they just have this huge open area where they serve lots of street food, and every night it's really lively there. It's just everybody in town kind of goes out, and that's usually what you do every single night. It's a good meeting place and a good way to meet locals. Through the immersion experience, I was able to enhance my conversational skills, which it's harder to do when you're here in the States. Out immersion, it's just a lot more difficult to really learn the language, and so once I came back, I really noticed how much I had learned from that experience. The advice I would give to somebody going to the overseas program in Zanzibar is to try to be as independent as possible and be really open to new opportunities. Really make the most of it. Even if you're sort of shy or reserved, just force yourself to be outgoing, because through meeting the locals, that's how you're going to enhance your language skills, and also that's how you'll get to know more about the culture.